am back. Welcome. Happy Sunday. For those of you who don't know me, I am Sharisa Knight. I am a unique presenter. And if you see that red live button up in the corner, it just means that I am currently live. So say, hey CK, and let me know you're here. If you're new, also let me know so I can comment after, and thank you for being here as well. So we are going to work with some pinks today. The light in here is horrible, but don't you worry because your girl has finally got a mirror coming. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it will change my lighting situation. But this is kind of like a pinky mauve color. It's really hard to kind of tell in this light, I guess. But we're going to work with colors that are going to go with that. So at any point during the video, you see any of these colors that you like, you just let me know and hashtag pink. And I will answer any questions and message you separately so we can chit chat. So all I have on right now, I did go ahead, I have my primer on. And I did my eyebrows. So I used just this, which is our pencil in Prim, and I used that to do my eyebrows, and I also just used the little spoolie brush. That's it for that. Nice and simple and easy. So we're going to just go with some BB Flawless today. Keep it nice and simple and light, and then probably some Behold, oops, can't see it, setting spray. So if you're on here and you are new, feel free to just touch my nose, and down in the bottom a screen will pop up and you can go right ahead and hit that follow button. It'll let you know anytime I'm on. So I'm going to mix the two shades Light and Honey together. I'm sorry, Bisque, which is the light shade. Just make sure you shake them up because everything is natural and it's mineral based as I'm shaking the whole thing here. And we're just going to go apply that over our whole entire face. We're going to keep this pretty basic today. Just figured I'd hop on and say hi. Don't forget about the kudos we have going this month. Get 4 items for $69, and Black Friday is coming up as well. So anybody who wants to know about Black Friday deals, please also send me a message. They are going to sell out real quick, so I've heard that sometimes they sell out in a matter of 15 minutes. So just means that honestly, you can tell the products are well appreciated. Okay, I'm going to open my drink real quick. Let's do this. Alright, I'm just going to grab a little bit of my hair here and pin it out of the way. Waiting for my new Lange products that I ordered to come in. There's a huge sale going on. I am not sponsored by them by any means, but I love, love, love the purple shampoo I've used, which I have been using, and I have the Lange straightener, which is like my life. Okay, so I just pinned a little bit back. Don't mind the messiness. Fresh face, fresh hair, all fresh today. So I'm just going to mix these on here. Oops, this one's getting a little low. It has been well loved. Okay, just mix these together. Hey, it's Sunday Fun Day. What is everybody doing today? I'm getting ready, I think, to go to Walmart. Hopefully find a different backdrop. The one I had for like one day, I just was not impressed with, which, you know, it was cheap and inexpensive, but I was hoping it would work for now, but not enjoying that. Okay, this is mixed up enough. We're just going to pop this on our face. Grab powder concealer brush. We're just going to stipple this everywhere. So our BB creams, anybody who has dry skin or combination skin, kind of like myself, pretty much anybody, you are going to want to get yourself a BB cream, especially during winter months. It's pretty much just a tinted moisturizer, but you can always add concealer or other things to make it more full coverage if you want more coverage, or use your concealer in any trouble or problem areas beforehand. And then do this on top. You can mix this with your foundation. You can wear it alone. I'm going to today wear it by itself and then just put translucent powder over it. So anybody who gets maybe oily or anything of those sorts, and you may be even using a setting spray, but I highly recommend using a setting powder, so to speak. It's translucent, so it's not going to change the color or shade of your makeup at all. It's just going to soak in, and any of those natural oils that you have, it's going to keep those under control for you. Another reason I need my big mirror and lights because I can't see anything. I'm so blind. Okay, so I'm coming almost all the way under my eye. I'm going to use a powder for that as well. You don't want too much underneath your eye because it's such a light sensitive area. You don't want it to clump and then look cakey or heavy underneath your eye. I'm going to go right over my eyelid. Got a little too much, so you don't even need a lot. I'm just going to use this also. Make everything one color. You can also use this, like I'm going to use it right now to kind of trace around my brows that I did. You can also use your concealer for that as well. I'm not doing anything super glam or fancy today, so I'm just going to go simple with this. And that brush is just going to glide right underneath. Just want everything to be one color and dimension until we get started, and then we can switch it up from there. Alright, a little bit more in my hairline. I apologize if I'm blocking you with my mirror here. Alright, I don't need the rest of that for now. It can just go in there. And I'm just going to finish stippling real quick. And I like to get right up into my hairline and kind of come down, even though my earrings are slightly in the way, right behind, and just bring it right down. Okay. My blending bud, I'm just going to press the rest in. This is an extra step. You do not have to do this if you don't want to. You could apply it just with this. You could apply it with your hands, your fingertips. Foundation brush that's flat like this, you could also apply it. You would just do it kind of in strokes. I don't personally with the BB cream like to do it that way, but everybody do it, you know, whatever works for you. Everybody's different. Your skin is different. Your preference is going to be different. Okay. Press this in. Feels pretty good. I'm all about the blending. I'd probably say that's the most important thing with makeup, besides color match and everything. You want to make sure you're using the right colors and shades, but blend, girl, blend. Okay. Ah, my lips are so super dry. That time of year. I'm in upstate New York and it has been snowing. I don't like the snow. Not one bit. It's pretty for like a second. But I would be fine if I never had to step foot in snow again. It's honestly how I feel. I'm okay with not having snow. Not made for this weather. Okay, so that's setting. I'm going to take the Duet Stick in the shade Light. And I am going to just grab my... Oops, or drop stuff first. What am I going to grab? Just going to grab my concealer brush just because I broke it off in the end, but it's still plenty of it to use, and it's so super soft, so I'm literally just going to kind of scoop some out on it until I get a new one. I have the medium, but I feel like that's a little too dark right now, so you just need a little bit. And that's why I didn't go crazy underneath my eyes. So I'm going to use this. Another thing with this too, after getting it on, it's so creamy that I do sometimes feel that I just like to use my fingertip, because the warmth of your fingertip is going to warm up that product even more. So I'll show you here in just a second. But I'm using this to apply it. Sorry, I'm shaking you all again. And you want to bring it right down, kind of like in a triangle. A little bit here. Anywhere you really feel that you want a little bit lighter. Okay, so I'm going to just take my fingertip now, and I'm not really pulling. I'm kind of warming it up, almost like a circular motion, just kind of gently. And then kind of pat it in. We can go back to using the blending bud in a second. Do you see how creamy and soft that is? It's like instant. Okay. Just get right in up close there, and then go back with your blending bud. And this is dry. I didn't get this damp or anything. It's soft enough. And I'm just going to press that in. There is a smaller one that I really like for the eyeballs. There she is, this little baby. I feel like that just really fits in there nicely. All right. So that was just using the light end on our duet stick, and that is in the shade Light. Like I said, the medium's just a little too dark for me right now. So we use that right underneath our eyes, and now we're going to get onto our prettiness. Oh, you know what? We should probably... Let me just show you real quick why I'm using that. I don't know if this one's... Oh, jeez, let me just break everything today. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. Let me show you now that we were using that, the other end of the duet stick, we can use that to contour. And then if you want, sometimes I'm a little extra. I like to put this on top too. So we can just contour down the side of my nose a little bit. I like just a teeny bit on the top, and then don't forget your jawline. And put this back before I drop it again. Okay, where did my blending bud go? Take our blending bud, itchy nose, and we're just going to blend that out. Like I said, this is dry. It's soft enough that it gets the job done. And I'm just pressing in. So when anybody pops on, just say hi. Let me know what you're doing today. We're just doing a simple kind of pink color. We're going to keep it nice and simple to kind of work off of the shirt that we have, even though in this light you can't really tell what color it is. But my new mirror with lights should be here, hopefully, I'm guessing, or hoping by the end of the week. Okay, so right over that cream that I just used, I like to set cream with any kind of powder or something. You don't have to, you can just leave it. But I'm going to take the shade Hermosa, and I'm going to use just I think this is just one of those Eco Tools brushes. And I'm just going to go right over what we just did. Whoops. And don't worry, once we put on that setting powder, we're going to pull this all together. So we might look crazy for like a second or two, but it's okay. It's okay. Just don't leave your house looking like that, okay? Or if you did, just don't tell me you were watching me. Because if that's the case, I'm going to say, girl, you did not watch to the end, because I most certainly did not tell you to leave your house like that. And then whatever's left on here, I'm not even going to dip into more yet. I'm kind of just going to bring that right up over on my forehead. And I'm just using kind of the side of the brush to blend it. And then I'm going to turn the brush and do circular motions. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm kind of going to pinch the top and just go down the side of my nose from before. Okay, and because I said I like to set creams with powders, I'm going to take creep, whatever you want to call it. It's this light shade right here. And I'm just going to take this little brush Let me make sure I get everything off of this one. Make sure she's clean. She was in another, I lost her for a little bit, but I found her. Let's just make sure that there's not any makeup on there. I don't want to transfer. I'm going to set the light spots that I did with this. Even though I'm still going to use the translucent powder, I want these areas to be a little bit lighter because that's where we highlighted. All right. And just kind of go right over our eyebrows to set that makeup right in place from doing our eyebrows beforehand, which I did off video. But there's other videos I have that if anybody wants to see. Okay, onto our eyes. And I'm going to go with keeping it light today. So I'm going to use Gentle, which is right here. I was going to make a separate little palette, but I changed my mind and figured out last second. And I'm going to use Slick, which is right here, so they're similar. And probably Optimistic, which is this color right up top. So I'm going to start with the color Slick, and I'm going to use my blending brush. I can't see. What did I do with that? Okay, so we're going to lightly type into that. Just lightly tap into your color. Oh, wait, nope, I lied. I wanted to use primer today. Almost forgot myself. What did I do with that? I want to use some eye primer. I really want to make these colors pop. So hold up a second. All right, eye primer right here. I don't use it all the time. Sometimes I'll just get my brush a little wet and then use it, but I really want that color to pop. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on our eyeballs. I'm just going to do it with my finger. You don't need a lot, just a little bit, just a teeny bit. Little goes a long way, trust me. Trust me on that one. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and right on my lid, get right into that corner, and I'm going to kind of bring it underneath because I like to bring my colors under. So once I put it on my eye and I feel it starting to get a little tacky, I just swipe it right underneath my eye too. Kind of right along my lash line. Okay, while that's drying, back to fluffy brush. I am so thirsty today. All right, now we're going to go in with the color Slick. I'm going to kind of keep it on my outer crease. Because my eye's a little bit on the hooded side, but not too bad, I'm going to bring it kind of on the outside and up a little bit, just a teeny bit above where my arch of my bone starts right there. This thing is filthy. I don't know how I see anything. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this side, focusing the main color on the corner. We're letting the brush, I'm barely holding this. The brush is doing all of the work. Remember, put a little bit on and go back. The colors are buildable. And a lot of times, whatever color I do kind of in my crease, I will go back and touch it up if need be. So windshield wiper back and forth and just a roundabout motion. So right now I'm just blending and building color. Okay. Now I'm going to take my brush that's not here. There it is. I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush and I'm going to go into this color right here, which is Gentle. It's this one right there. And that's going to go on the inside of the lid. So we're going to kind of press this where we want it right here. So we're overlapping a little bit, but we're just building that color on top. Same color on the other side. And just blending that right into my crease and keeping it kind of on the inside. I'm going to use this same brush and I'm going to dip back into that color from before. I'm going to kind of just focus that right on the outer corner just to deepen that color up a little bit from what we blended on top. Just kind of bringing that in a little bit more. Building color and blending. And I'm just going over top and back and forth. Okay. I'm going to take that blending brush again from before. And I'm going to go in with the color on you. Optimistic, which is right here. And I'm going to take my crease brush. I'm going to take that right underneath the brow bone. And I'm going to take that same color and pop it right in the corner. It's going to make our eye pop. So same color over here. And then we're going to take that blending brush. We're going to blend it out. Take any product you have on that brush and just kind of dust it off real quick so you're not transferring. And we're going to do the same thing kind of right here in the corner and just blend it just a little bit. I'm only blending part way out because I don't want that color to go too far. I just want it to be blended in with it. Okay, back to the fluffy crease brush. I'm going to take that one darker color again and just kind of darken up just a little bit. And I'm barely touching this when I'm blending. It's just a teeny bit, just so we don't have any harsh lines. Okay, I'm going to take the crease brush again, and I'm going to go in with Slick, the dark color that we used first, and we're going to kind of just bring this right here. Okay, fluffy brush again. Blink because I got it in my eyeball. Blend it out lightly. I'm going to go back in with our color from before, just a teeny bit. You do not need a lot. I'm literally going to touch like this side of it. Pick up kind of that loose pigment that's hanging out there. And blend that right into it. because that one is like even extra pigmented, I feel, because it's got the sparkle. Fluffy brush, just kind of blending out the corner. Okay, might look a little crazy for now, but we're gonna fix it. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. Okay, trying to decide here. All right, I'm gonna take this silvery blue color. It's called Polished. I'm gonna use that on the, oops, get you off of there. We're gonna use this on the inner corner and then meet it in with the black, which is in Perfect. So I'm gonna kind of just take this. I'm kind of keeping this closer to my actual lash line. And then I'm gonna put the black in my waterline a little bit more. And I'm going to do it just right here in the corner. Don't worry, I know it looks a little crazy, but we're going to fix it. I promise it will all come together. All right, so I'm going to put my eyeliner on. This is really hard to do with one hand. I got a fuzzy. Okay, I had to get that off. Okay, and then I'm going to do my tight line, which is above. As soon as I stop poking myself in the eyeball. All right. I hope you can still see me. I got to look down for this because it's really hard to hold both. So, but you know, the tight line right here. So you can do it on the outside or inside. I'm going to do it on the inside, so just bear with me a second. Okay, I'm back. My eyes watering a little bit, so. Darken the bottom up just a little bit. This is just an extra step, adding that polish color on just because I think it's going to really make them pop once we get our mascara on. We're going to come back for our mascara in just a second because we're going to set our face with the powder, which is going to make this look a little more finished, and it's going to keep our makeup in place all day. Then we're going to set it with this, which I need to break open my new one soon. And then we'll put on our mascara and we will be good to go. And I'll turn a little bit more towards the light. It's so dark out right now. So hopefully you'll be able to see the eye color a little bit better. But like I've said in previous videos, you know, if you do bring your eye color underneath, at first I was like, whoa, oh my God, girl, why are you showing anybody makeup? Because you look like a crazy person. But once you get the mascara and the eyeliner on, or if you don't do all of that, even just the mascara itself, totally changes the whole entire look. So I always say before you freak out, check, because you can always fix it after. So I'm going to just take my translucent setting powder with my same brush from before, which is my powder concealer brush, my favorite brush in the entire world. Okay. And now we're just going to set. It's translucent, so it's not going to add any color. It's not going to do, and this thing is great. I keep saying I'm going to take the mesh part out, but I haven't yet. You literally just take your brush and push on it like that, and look at it. Bam. But if you want to get a lot more or do what they call baking, which I don't really do, but I guess is similar to this, you would probably want to pop this out. Just get some needle nose pliers or something and pop that baby right out. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but obviously I have not. So we're just going to set our powder. So I'm kind of going to set in certain areas by pressing it in, and then I'm going to blend. Do what works best for you. Another thing that I like to do sometimes is take this and just shake it upside down. And it's going to really fill up your area of your container. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to kind of just blend everything together. So where we looked a little harsh maybe before, we're going to take that away right now. And it's not going to mess up your makeup that's already on your face. Not going to move it all over the place. I mean, if it was, I don't think I would be doing this, but... Okay, I'm going to use this little end. And kind of get extra little areas. So what I did do, though, by doing this, and I should have thought of it beforehand, is I just covered up some of that under eye makeup I did. But that's okay. We can fix that in a second. You see how that just kind of gave us that flawless finish? And that was just by adding the translucent powder. Nice and simple. So if you don't want more coverage, but you want that fullness and to really have your makeup stay in place, just grab yourself a translucent setting powder. Or you can do what I do and I have done in other videos, want a little more coverage, just use one of the touch powders. Okay, so I'm going to take the brush I had before, which is right here. And I'm just going to dip back into that color and add a teeny bit more underneath my eyes because I just covered some of it up with powder. And I wanted the effect of the color underneath here, so we're just going to pop it on top. Pop on top. I feel like Dr. Seuss over here. Okay, so we got that color on here again, and we're just kind of brushing it under lightly. So remember, you can build your color. It keeps closing on me. So if you ladies are interested, or husbands, boyfriends, anybody who wants to get anything, you can go for a single palette, a quad palette. You get to pick all your own colors, and I can help with any colors that you might have questions on. My favorite is the 8 palette, and I think it's the best deal out of all of them. And then you can buy the palette that holds 25, which I do have right here. I can show you. And these you purchase individually and then you place them in, but this does hold 25. They're all magnetic. You can see I carry these around. The 4 palettes are great for making your own quick, like on the go. So I know this is a great one for fall. So I can just grab this and go. So you can change them all around, which I do quite often. Okay, so back to putting this underneath here. I'm just... Okay, and if I need to blend it out, we'll do it again after I put on my mascara. So we're going to set our face real quick. You can set with Behold, or you can set with Rose Water. Rose Water is going to give you a little bit more of a dewy finish look, and this is going to give you a little bit more of a matte look. Personal preference, I do use both. But I think my ultimate favorite, which you guys pretty much know, is this. I use Rose Water like every day, but for setting my face, I like the setting spray. Okay. We're going to let that sit for just a second. So while we're doing that, let's do some lippies. I got some new... Not sure which color. Let's do... Doing kind of pink. So I don't know if I'm going to do a stiff upper lip, but let's check out what we got here. think that's a little light. Well, first I'm going to put on a little bit of Hottie Lip Plumper. My lips are so dry, so I don't want anything to really stick into them. So let's go ahead and do one of our lipsticks today because these are so creamy. I feel like sometimes it helps to not set in the cracks and crevices when your lips are dry. Oh, let's see. I did upscale last time. Well To Do is like my favorite. What else do we have here? Could probably do Conceited. Trying to stick kind of with our color scheme. Those are really dark. All right, let's go with Ritzy. I don't think we've used this one on here yet. So this is what Ritzy looks like. It's a nice pink. What I'm going to do, though, is a little different. I'm going to do a lip liner, but I'm going to use the same color that I used on my eyebrows, which is called Prim. It's this light brown. Perfect, perfect, perfect color for lip liner. Let's give them a little sharpen. Maybe one more. Oops. My hand is a little slippery. All right. Ooh, that might be a little too much, but we'll make it work. Okay, so I'm going to line my lips in this color, and then we're going to put this on top. Okay, so we're going to use this. I apologize if my lips look a little cracked. I blame it all on the weather. Do you see how all of a sudden, though, that just made it look like I had like a lip injection? So I'm going to overdraw just a teeny bit. I'm going to really, really hug the outside line of my lip. And when I get up on top, you'll see the difference also. For anybody who doesn't have Prim, you need this in your life. So many. It goes with every single lipstick, lip splash. I haven't found one that I don't like it with yet. Okay. Ready for this? Are you ready? Oops. Shit, I'm going to break it off. Sorry. Try to watch my mouth when I'm online. Those who know me. I might have a little bit of a vocabulary sometimes. Okay, so we're going to take this color. It doesn't even show as much as it should. But I'm going for more of a neutral kind of look, tone. I don't know what word I was going for there. Like I said, I just have some really dry lips going on right now. And it's one of those, like, it doesn't matter what I put on them. It just doesn't want to get better. Okay, so that is the color Ritzy with our lip liner in Prim. When I turn, I think you'll be able to see it a little bit better, and you're probably going to see how chapped my lips are, and then I'm going to apologize again. But this is real life, so it is what it is, you know? We all get chapped lips, and it happens. Okay, let's do some color and pull this together. All right, I'm going to turn you real quick and probably make you dizzy. I apologize. But can you see? The color that I'm talking about now? So you can see it, and you can see it's under my eyes, and it's like, wait a minute. Once I put this on, it's going to pull it all together, I promise. Oh, I forgot blush. We should probably do some blush. Oh, well, it's not really a big deal that we forgot that today. We could always add it on top, even though I already set my face. Not a huge deal. Set my face again. Okay. I'm going to use waterproof black. I can tell you right now, you can ask anybody. Waterproof and it was not an option. I didn't want anything to do with waterproof mascara, anything. It used to really hurt my eyes. Getting it off was like impossible, and I felt like it tore my lashes until Younique came out with Epic waterproof mascara, and I can't tear myself away from it. I absolutely love it. And then get the cleansing stick. You're never going to have a problem getting your makeup off again. Promise you that. I am a girl of my word, especially when it comes to makeup products and skincare. Okay, so I'm going to start on my bottom lashes. And I already get it underneath my eye, but that's fine. We'll fix it after. And I'm just starting right at my root and rolling right on up. That's what's grabbing on to give you that fullness to start with. And then you can add more length. It's going to give you length anyway. But you want to start at the root to get all those little baby hairs. And everything's going to look super full. And I'm going to use you all for my mirror for a second. Do you see why I tell everybody you need this mascara in your life? It's just amazing. Okay, I did get a little something under my eyeball. Take yourself a little Q-tip. It's going to flake right out. Okay. Eyeball number 2. If you have lashes, if you know somebody with lashes, if you barely have lashes, I don't care. Everybody needs this in your life. Just try it. Like, if I could hand everybody a free one, I would. I like it that much. But try it. You have 2 weeks. If you don't like it, return it, exchange it. You're going to end up probably loving it. Hop on the Prestige plan and have it shipped to you free of charge with samples every time. You can set it up 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. You can change it whenever you want. You can say, oh wait, I had this one this time. I want the Epic Brown. I want the Epic Waterproof. You can switch it anytime you want. It is your subscription. There's no charge for it. You just sign up and pick how you want it delivered to you and to what address. It's that simple. Because once you have it and try it, you're never, ever, ever going to want to run out of it. I'm not kidding when I say I have one everywhere. More than one. I have like 3 right here at my desk. I've got one in my bag over there. Pretty sure I have one in my pocket of what's over there. So they're everywhere. Because if I don't have time and I'm running out the door and I can't really get much on my face, I'm bringing my BB cream. Well, my primer. And my primer, anytime I count things, I don't count my primer and my setting powder, because to me they go hand in hand. Like, I would rather sometimes not put on makeup. I forgot my primer, and my makeup, it, like, makes me bummed out that I forgot it. It still looks great, it just doesn't look as great to me. Okay, I'm gonna use you guys again one more time. Really like to get into those little tiny lashes on my corner. And if you want more length, add another coat. For real length, I like to take the fibers, and I would totally do the fibers now, and then this again. Sorry, my nose is dripping. But that right there, let me make you dizzy one more time. See how my eyes look now? That color underneath, not so crazy anymore. Now it's like, ooh, there's a little glitz and glam there. When you turn to the side, you see it. When you blink. See the lips? Alright, I'll put you back. I'll put you back where you belong. Alright, I get this out of my hair now. Bah. I don't know, kind of, ooh, that's a cute look right there. Probably not. Oh, but you know what is nice? How it how it kept my hair. I cannot talk. Good Lord, where did I learn to speak? Just kind of brush it out with my fingers. Oh wait, here's my brush. I like that little poof that it gave me. It also probably helps that I used a little bit of a root booster today. Wanted to try something different for when my Lange products get here. Well, that's just going to be what it is, because I don't know what it's doing. It's not going to probably cooperate, and I don't feel like running a flat iron through it yet. So, worst comes worst, I'll pin it back up. Not the end of the world. So, hashtag, hey girl, and let me know you were here. If there's anything that you saw that I used today, just hashtag pink. Because I used pink shadows for the most part today. And if anybody's new, just hashtag and let me know that you're new, and I will be sure to thank you for watching. Hit that follow, share, and like button. I super, super appreciate it, and it really helps me out with growing my business. So I thank you all for being here. Don't forget about those kudos. It's such an amazing, amazing deal, and there's going to be some Black Friday deals coming up too that you're not going to want to miss out on. So if you're interested in that, just hashtag Black Friday, and that way I can hopefully get to you separately, because like I said, once they hit, I believe it's at 6 a.m. in the morning, they go quick. And I believe there's going to be, I don't know if I'm allowed to really tell, but I don't remember seeing I wasn't. I believe there's 9 different things going on, so we're just going to leave it at that because I don't want to get myself in trouble. So thank you so much. Oops, dropping stuff. Thank you so much for being here with me at my All This Glam business page. Feel free to like and follow, and I will see you guys again soon. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.